welcome to Trixie's Story Time. Today's story is How Many Snails? A Counting Book by Paul Gigante, pictures by Donald Cruz. Let's count. I went walking and I wondered how many clouds were there, how many clouds were big and puffy, how many clouds were big, puffy, and gray. I went walking to the meadow and I wondered how many flowers were there, how many flowers were yellow, how many flowers were yellow with black centers. I went walking to the lake and I wondered how many fish were there, how many fish were red, and how many fish were red and had their mouths open. I went walking to the garden and I wondered how many snails were there, how many snails had striped shells, and how many snails had striped shells and stuck their heads out. I went walking to the beach and I wondered how many starfish were there, how many starfish had 5 arms, how many starfish had 5 arms and were on rocks. I went walking to the park and I wondered how many dogs were there, how many dogs were spotted, how many dogs were spotted and had their tongues out. I went walking to the library and I wondered how many books were there, how many books were tiny, how many books were tiny and had numbers on them. I went walking to the bakery and I wondered how many cupcakes were there, how many cupcakes had white icing, how many cupcakes had white icing and candy sprinkles. I went walking to the toy store and I wondered how many trucks were there, how many trucks were fire trucks, how many trucks were fire trucks and had ladders on them. I went walking at night and I wondered how many stars were there, how many stars were bright, how many bright stars were shooting stars. I went walking to my bedroom, but I didn't wonder how many goodnight kisses I would get because I knew. The end. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you like it, please thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Until next time.